Oh my gosh, this show sucks literal ass. If you're in all my years of watching K-drama, I started watching K-drama about like the end of last year. Oh my gosh, if you watch Goodbye Earth, it sucks ass, and I'm gonna tell you why. Goodbye Earth, right, is this whole consensus that is basically there's about asteroid that's about to hit Earth. This is really interesting because I'm going to compare Don't Look Up. I'm going to talk about Don't Look Up tomorrow. I've almost finished the movie, so I'm probably going to make a video. I am marathon tomorrow, but I'll get it out somewhere. It will be out. But we compare it. It's very two similar plots, right? Goodbye Earth, right? It's about an asteroid about to hit Earth. Everyone knows about this. Everyone kind of goes in a panic, but a controlled panic. No one, unlike with in Remnants in Don't Look Up, where people were rioting, all of these things. This didn't really happen. On one day where they were protesting to like the school and the government and whatnot, there was like, it was like at a school or something, and there was a teacher, main character. Remember this, I'm the teacher, so I'm the main character, and a bunch of her students get kidnapped and traffic. Stop. Go ahead. Think about it. Okay. So that happens. I wonder. My. But yeah. So this happens, right? And then, so she gets vengeful because I don't remember correctly, but I'm not sure if she unalived some of them or if she got one of them back. But regardless, she was revengeful. So like, even though life was like the world was gonna end, she had this plan that she was gonna go around and unalive all the gang members who kidnapped these children, right? So she goes out, right? She goes out. She got some people. This way it gets really cool. This is what really hooked me on. Because this all happens like in the first episodes, like 10 episodes, 16 episodes, an hour plot. So this really hooked me on. I really like that type of genre. It was really, really good. And then what's it? So then she finds somebody who has information, like outside of a club. He gives her information. Okay, this is that. Then she needs a. So then, because of course this is in Korea, you can't necessarily have so flip. I just said it. You can't necessarily have. So she had to go and find somebody. So she finds somebody, and that same person also gives the information where the first gang member is. So then she, in one of the nights, she sneaks up into his house, and then she got the, and you think she's going to. I said another word. You think he's gonna unalive him, but then really and truly, she doesn't. If I'm correct, she passes out. She wakes up and she thinks she unalived him, when in truly she didn't. It was someone else. So this whole time she was feeling guilty for unaliving this person when it wasn't her. And then you think the plot was gonna be she goes and she unalives all of these people and justice before the world ends. She doesn't do this. They bring a random, literally, imagine this is your hand, kokana. They bring a random plot out of their ass, like, here you go. And there's some plot about there's some plot that was kind of established from the start, that she had she was in a relationship, but this person was in a whole different country. She's also a Catholic, so there's also remnants with that and what they believe. There's also stuff like she's trying to take care because there's like two kids who are kind of living by themselves, kind of abusive household, and she was also trying to take care of them. There was just some useless plot, and then after that, there was like the army, right? The army would like, because people like it got to the point where like the end of the world was happening, and people were starting to be like more, rebellious, more rioty, and they didn't know necessarily what to do. So, and then because of this, there's of course already in Korea, there's not a lot of, so the army didn't have a lot, and people were starting to learn that they don't have, and people were starting to get enraged. And as easy as the main character got her, is how easy other people are getting there. So that whole part, so that introduced the army, and she has one of her best friends was also in the army, but I believe their relationship was kind of rocky. So then she had to go and kind of remend the relationship, also including the boyfriend as well, because they have some weird it was just stupid. The whole show was just a waste of time. And I kept watching it because the whole consensus of the show, the whole premise of the show as it started was that revenge before the world ends. And I think that's such a cool idea. How do I think they fix this show? I think that the fact that they made it that it wasn't really her that unalived him was a cool idea. It was a cool plot twist, because like, what the flip? Even though we kind of it was kind of confusing. I don't think we got a clear clarification on if it was her that truly unalived him or if it was someone else. But regardless, I think that was a cool plot twist. But I don't think it should have stopped there. I think we should have saw the mental ramifications of the fact that not only is she unaliving people, not only is she trying to rescue her people, not only is she trying to deal with rioting, not only is she trying to deal with this, but also the end of the world. I think this could have been a really cool mental movie. This could have been like a TV show, sorry, that really shows the deterioration of her mind, and the fact that she's going out for vengefulness. It's not only like she's not being a selfless hero, but she's truly selfish inside, because she's not doing this, she's not 100% doing this because she wants to save these children and all these things, but she wants to feel like a hero before she's gone. She wants to feel like she like she deserves to go in a righteous way. And I feel like that's where you bring the religion in. Of course, I'm a Christian, so similar, I believe in the same religion, but of course you can bring it out and kind of use it to the story in how she's kind of lost translation, and she kind of has this savior complex. Of course, I put on the screen what a savior complex is, and I feel like that could have been a cool transition story. Instead of just bringing this useless boyfriend, bring this useless friendship, it was just a waste of time. And the thing was, right, what I found so good about Don't Look Up, I haven't finished Don't Look Up, but if the catch of the story, once the world finally ends, you feel it, right? Even like in the show, like what's another show? Manifest. I watched Manifest, where the world was going to end, and even that catch of the world ending, you felt it. The episodes before it, the 10 minutes before it, you feel that the world's going to end. You feel that ramification yourself as a watcher, as a reader, because of course, like when it comes to when you want to make a story, when you want to write a story, it's important to drag your watchers' attentions to the fact that they feel like they're part of the story, the fact that they feel hurt when a favorite character dies. You're supposed to feel something where the world is ending, that you've put 12 hours in your life and immersed, right? That's just natural. And because the story was just going ding, 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 none of them felt really close, none of them felt really cemented, none of them felt like I miss it, I miss that. No, I feel like we should have stayed with that story of her getting revenge. We should have added the mental ramifications. We should have added this and that and that and that and that, because where her whole vengeful thing stopped was when her boyfriend came. As soon as her boyfriend came back, that was it. Because when her boyfriend came was in the night, I think night over the day after, and then she hid and like all the clothes she was wearing under her couch, and then the story fizzled out, and then it just moved on. I think they found the kids or whatever, but it was just so dumb, because I feel like after watching it, I dead was like, wow, this is a waste of time. So again, I've watched it, so you don't have to. And yes, Goodbye Earth is BASURA, super BASURA, and Goodbye Earth is BASURA. It's so bad, but I feel like they could have been so much better. Let me know what you think. But yeah, it's a black man in the chair.
I don't really care about what you show me. Chasing, tell me why you chase me when I'm touring. Relaxing with me while we kick it in the forest. Still texting, phone on D&D or what you call it. All of the bitches is fake. It's probably might need me a break. No need to say what you take. No reason to call me this late. Now all I want is a